first new car of my entire life.
Oh, wow.
I am 61 years old. I got an Ioniq 6, which is an EV.
Okay.
Oh.
I've seen those advertised on television, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really fun driving experience, I have to say.
If you come from your house to Cape May, New Jersey,
Yes.
you're laughing, I can see.
No, this car gets 270 miles on a charge, and
Oh.
it recharges in 18 minutes at most of the charging stations. Well, they're more than you think.
Yeah, there are more than.
But like the car has in the nav system, it'll always show you where your closest one is, and you can map out your trip because if you know you're going to be more than 270 miles, and figure out where you're going
Yeah,
to
it's more.
charge up. And obviously, there's still because Tesla has the best infrastructure. So some of the Teslas are
Right.
used by these, and they're building a lot more charging stations before the trucks. So it will get easier. That was always a gas car, so we really run on long trips. There's a gas car for a long trip. But most of the driving I do, I'll never
If you're going up the
need to
New
charge
York
up my
Thruway,
phone. But
going up the New York Thruway, the rest stops, a lot of times I've seen lines, people
Oh,
waiting
really?
for a charging station. Yeah. On the Thruway, New York Thruway. Now, I've never seen that anywhere else, but I think there's a shortage of them going up the Thruway.
yeah, maybe. Yeah,
If you don't get off.
they're the best. If you just wanted like charging infrastructure, Tesla's still the best because there are more that are. Some of the Teslas will be able to be used by this car, and they're building a lot more. But yeah,
Did you get your house like retrofitted with a charger for the phone?
I had an electrician come in and wired. We had a 50 amp.
Right.
It's hardwired into the electrical system. Yeah. Shabbat shalom, we're talking cars. Let everyone know that you're in a car. You're in a car. The one car of the year. Which is what? It's fun. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Thanks for those who are here with us in the room, our musicians. As always, we are so happy you're here. Any of you who are watching on Zoom or on live stream, Shabbat shalom to our last Shabbat of the Gregorian year as we come to an end to 2023. And all of the people behind us and to our sides have been pretty much weekly participants in making beautiful music along with the cantor on Friday night. So we truly appreciate you and your gifts that you bring week after week to share with all of us. And we thank the cantor for bringing all of you together. And so tonight's Shabbat is acoustic. Are we calling this acoustic Shabbat?
It's basically acoustic, but it's called folk, so it's almost the same thing.
Folk acoustic Shabbat. So join with us as we begin with Shalom Aleichem on page 13.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Yasharem, Malachi Eyom, V'Malech, Malachi Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem Shalom, Malachi Yashalom, Malachi Elyon, V'Malech, Malachi Amlachim, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הקדוש ברוך
Turn ahead with us, if you would, to page 17 as we continue 2 lines from the bottom of the page with the words, Or Zarua, we create light through our righteous actions and deeds. Page 17.
Or Zarua l'tzadik, u'lo yishrelef simcha. Or Zarua l'tzadik, u'lo yishrelef simcha. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, v'hodu lezecher kodsho. Or Zarua l'tzadik, v'hodu lezecher kodsho. Or Zarua l'tzadik, u'lo yishrelef simcha. Or Zarua l'tzadik, u'lo yishrelef simcha.
We're going to continue now on page 17, page 18, as we continue in the middle of the page. We're starting with Zamru, about halfway down the page 18, about 9 lines from the top of the page. Zamru l'Adonai b'chinur. We will sing to you, God, with our instruments.
Zamru l'Adonai b'chino, b'chino, mechol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai b'chino, b'chino. Zamru l'Adonai b'chinor, b'chinor, mechol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai b'chinor, b'chinor, b'chol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai b'chinor, b'chinor, b'chol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai b'chinor, b'chinor.
We're going to continue now on page 20. Those of you who would want to be more traditional, you're welcome to rise for Psalm 29, Mizmor LeDavid. If it feels more like Shabbat to you to say seated, please do, as we continue page 20 of your prayer book. Service will continue with Lecha Dodi. We'll be doing the first, second, and last verse on page 21, followed by the concluding verse on page 22, which we will rise for and welcome the Shekhinah. Page 21.
שמור וזכור בדיבורך השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשמו תפארת ולתחילה לה 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 לך דודי לה 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 לקראת כלה לה 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 בני שבת תקבל לה 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 לך דודי לה 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 לקראת כלה לה 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 בני שבת תקבל לקראת שבת לכו בונלך כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבת תחילה לה 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 לקדוני לה 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 לקראת חלה לה 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 בני שבת נקבל לה 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 לקדוני לה 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 לקראת חלה לה 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 בני שבת בואי ושלום עטרת בלה גם בשמחה ובצולה תוך אמונה עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לה 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 לך אדוני לה 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 לקראת חלה לה 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 בני שבת נקבל לה 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 לך אדוני לה 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 לקראת חלה לה 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 בני שבת
I invite you to be seated. It's such a beautiful, beautiful melody from Nava Tehillah from Israel. We're going to continue now on page 23, Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat. We sing this psalm of joy for this gift of Shabbat, page 23.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ומותך בלילות. צדיק כתמה נפרד כארץ בבנות יסגר, שתולים בבית אדוני בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו. עוד ינובו בשיבה, בשנים רעננים יהיו, להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולה תבוא.
We want to invite anyone who is in the process of observing a yard site or in mourning to rise, both if you are here and if you are watching, as we conclude Kabbalat Shabbat on page 24 with Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, v'yalma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'zman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Leolam Almei Almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh V'yit Hadar v'yit Alev v'yit Halal Shemei Dekudesha Barichu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tush b'chata v'nechemata Damiran bi'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Amen. I may end up taking this. Is this? You have one? Okay. So I want to just, again, say Shabbat Shalom to everyone who's here. We've got people in all corners of this room tonight, which is quite lovely. And I wanted to just say a couple of words of Torah and then invite people to think of a blessing that we'd like to see happen in this world. And obviously I know that it goes without saying that all of us are wishing for the blessing of peace in this world. Especially for our brothers and sisters in Israel. There should be an end to the fighting so that Israelis can live in their country without fear. And obviously we would wish and hope for an end to all of the hostilities as soon as that can be assured, which may take some time, unfortunately. But I know that we all yearn for peace, even as the world is a place that is far from a world of peace at this point. So I want you to think about a blessing you'd like to offer the world, in addition to the blessing of peace, and we'll introduce ourselves. But a word of Torah, which is, if we were to, as we come to the end of the book of Genesis, Sefer Bereshit, and we see all of the difficulties that often happen in families, and the book of Genesis is filled with families who often are not able to live together, get along together. One of the heartening things about our Torah portion is that we conclude this book with Yaakov, with Jacob preparing to die, but gathering all of his clan together to offer them blessings. Not all of them are kind of loving blessings we might imagine we would want to give at the end of our lives. Some of them are filled with senses of what we would probably call criticism of some of these children. But nonetheless, they're all together. They conclude this book aware of the fact that sometimes family dynamics are complicated, but it is such a blessing to be able to see this book conclude with all of the brothers gathered around their father to receive that last blessing as we come to an end. And some of us have lost loved ones in the course of this year that is ending. Some of us live with loved ones who are no longer with us. But if we are fortunate, despite the imperfections that many families have, we are able to gather with many of the people we love, and hopefully we've had many opportunities to do that in the year that is ending. So I'm David Glansberg-Cranen, and my blessing that I would like to offer the world in this coming year is that that people would seek out the good in each other, rather than focusing on what is difficult about people we may encounter. That's what I would wish. Chazan, want to offer, you don't have to offer a blessing, by the way, if nothing is coming to your mind. So,
I'm Cantor Jacob Akar, and as we come to this last Shabbat of the secular New Year, I want to wish a blessing that we all have in this year good health, which is very important, and that fewer good people pass away, and for there to be less strife in the world.
Hi, I'm Lisa Stein, and I want to wish everyone more calmness in their lives.
Hi, I'm Tessa Kresge, and my wish is for more music and healing through music.
Shabbat Shalom, I'm Kathy Banker, and my wish for this new year is that everyone tries to understand the other.
I'm Carl Hittinger. Let's set a new standard for society, just basic common decency. If we can live that, I think we can all live together.
All right. Guys, guess what? I'm walking all the way over to you next. You have to say your names. You don't have to offer a blessing.
Avery,
Okay.
Leanne,
Either of you have something you wish for the world?
less violence. End world hunger.
Food for all. Nice. Okay. Not as quick as I used to be.
Karen Ebley, and I wish for everyone to have the blessing of a good family.
Chuck Dichter, food for everyone.
Marvin Weinberg, and I think it's important that people not be lonely.
Hi, I'm Susan Weinberg, and wishing for everyone to find joy in the littlest things.
Hi, I'm Connie Clark. I am wishing that the words that come out of my mouth this year are kind.
I am Steve Cohn. I would like. I'm Steve Cohn and not responding to that one. Okay. I would like to have everybody get along.
Shelley Hittinger, I'm looking for a renewed spirit of cooperation within families, between neighbor and neighbor, and within communities, which hopefully will then spread beyond that.
So, Gabby is going to give me some candies, and she always be Leah's friend, and Amelia is too annoying to me not being my friend.
Joshua, thank you for that.
I'm Bruce Cohen, and my blessing is a refuah shlema, speedy recovery for all those who are ill, sick.
All right. Gabby doesn't want to have her name. Okay. Well, thank you all for those blessings. I think we could all say amen to each and every one of those blessings. So thank you all for sharing. We're going to invite people to turn back to their Sidurim and invite you to stand if that's something that is comfortable for you to do as we begin the evening service with the Baruch Hu, page 28.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Amorah.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach leolam vahed.
Baruch Anorach leolam vaed.
Please be seated as we continue now privately, page 28, the Ma'ariv Aravim blessing. Baruch atah Adonai leolam.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב הערבים.
Amen. We'll join together, Ahavat Olam, page 29.
עמך תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו למדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ויורך ימינו ובהם נגד יומם בלילה יומם בלילה ויהבתך תשים ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך והיה עם שמות תשמעו מצוותי אשר נקים מצוותי היום.
Continuing privately through page 31. ושמתם את אברי לבב. שמיים הארץ ויאמר משה לאמור דבר.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם.
Continuing page 32. אמת וכל זאת וקיים.
קיים עלינו כן אלוהינו.
השם נפשנו בכם.
מלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש תורת הילות וספרת מלכותך ובניך אוקיי הים לפני משה ואלי אנו ויאמרו אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פדנת כאוב גלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני לישראל.
Moldavan Hashkivenu, page 33. Hashkivenu Adonai L'Shalom Yatam.
ושמור צדק בנקל משלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרוס עלינו שכשונך ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום למקומו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
Join with us as we continue with Vishamru, page 34.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת תהי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינחש, שבת וינחש, שבת וינחש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
If you're able to rise, we invite you to do so. We continue with the Chatzi Kaddish and some time for our own private prayer with the Amidah beginning page 35.
יתקדל ויתקדש שמי רבה
Amen.
בלמד ורקירותי ונמלכותי
וחייכון ויומכון וחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לימי המיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה
מכאן ועלמה, ויאמרו אמן.
Those of you who are still davening, please continue to do so. Those of you who have concluded can join with us in Oseh Shalom.
Shalom Bimroma, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'yimru Shalom Nimromah, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'yimru Amen. La 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 la. La 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 Shalom Nimromah, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'yimru
If you're able to rise, please do so as we continue with Kiddush, page 49.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu ושבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרו למעשה וראשית כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש זכר לציאת מצרים כי באנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך שמו
מקדש השבת amen l'chaim.
L'chaim. If you're able to remain standing, please turn ahead to page 51 as we continue Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. וידעת חיים ושבת כבלך על כן נקבל לך ושר יקראו שמך יקראו כי נקושך חילה מלכינך בכבוד ככתוב בתורתך אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
We invite those of you who might be in the process of mourning or observing a yahrzeit to remain standing as we continue with Kadisha Tome, page 52. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach hiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, b'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach li'olam almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudasha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata. Damiran v'yalma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. We ask God to bring peace and comfort on high, to bring peace and comfort to all of you who may be remembering loved ones. We want to first and foremost thank all of you for being here, both those of you in the room, those of you who are experiencing this virtually. We're glad that you could be with us. We want to thank our extraordinary musicians. I think I'm going to go from this direction first because I always go from this direction. I'm a creature of habit. But it's good to try new things. So I want to thank Carl and Kathy and Tess and Lisa for their beautiful, beautiful musical gifts that they share with us every week pretty much at Beth Shalom, and to our cantor for bringing them together and making it all so beautiful. And we look forward to making more music in 2024 together, God willing. And we will just, first of all, say that we want to echo all of your blessings that you gave tonight. We want to have blessings of peace, of common decency, of kindness, of communities that come together and find the good in one another, and create more and more light in this world, which we are in need of. We have a couple of congregational announcements to make. Both Sunday and Monday morning minyan will be at 9 a.m. and on Zoom only, as the building will be closed on New Year's Day. And then we'll be continuing as usual the rest of the week. Mindful meditation, Mondays at 7:40, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Current events Thursday at 10. Romeo, a week from Monday, contact Elliot Miller. That's January 8th. Sisterhood Trivia, Wednesday, January 10th. Cook for a Friend, the 11th at 11 a.m. And save the lunch, Shabbat lunch of January 13th for a wonderful program sponsored by Mitzvah, our social action group, on making a difference here in Cheltenham Township. I won't go through all the other announcements because our brains at this stage of our lives will not absorb them. So therefore, I will simply say, your brains might absorb them, but mine won't. Again, it's just nice to have all of you who are here, and wishing each and every one of us many blessings, good health in this coming year of 2024. We'll conclude, as we often do, with the Don Olam on page 54.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כה יציר נברא לעת נשא בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא ואחרי כגלות הכל לבדו ימלוך תורה והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, והמשילו להגבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, בצור חבלי ויצרה, והוא ניסי אומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא, בידו אבקיד רוחי, תהיה תישן ויעירה, ואם רוחי גלייתי, אדוני לי ולא יירא.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
If anyone would like some challah, we're going to do hamotzi. If you guys, anyone can come help me do hamotzi, that would be great. We'd love some help. Sometimes I forget the words. And Joshua, you might be able to remind me. Do you think you know them? Well, he's not sure. He's running away. He's getting his sister for some help. Guys, come on up. Let's see if we can do it. I know you guys know this. Ready? Remember the words? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. All right, I knew you would help me. Great. Now be careful. There's a very sharp knife here in my hand, so don't get too close until I have finished slicing this magnificent challah. It seems like we've lost the second challah, but all right, since you guys did the blessings, you guys, well, you were up here, so you want to bring one to your sister? Here, bring one to her. Here you go. Let's see if he'll eat them both or bring them to his sister. We'll see. Shabbat shalom. We're doing a little psychological experiment. Sharing. Oh, that was amazing.